everyone, welcome back to the Daily Zest. I'm your host, Randi Hipper, back at it on this lovely Wednesday. My friends, we are living life, we're breathing air, and somehow I know we're gonna get there. It feels so wonderful. If you guys want to know where I got that from, there's 100% the iCarly theme song. So shout out to iCarly, shout out to Nickelodeon. I used to love iCarly, Drake and Josh, Victorious, all the really good shows on Nickelodeon before, the content kind of went sideways a little bit, and the humor, it's not the same on these kids shows like it used to be. Anyway, I digress. Welcome to the show, guys. Please smash the likes, share the stream out with friends, and comment in the chat so everyone could share the stream out. YouTube and TikTok, the more we interact with these streams, the more love we show, the more the platforms will share it out, and the more people could come and learn about what's going on in cryptocurrency and get their daily news, because this is what we're here for. I want to say hi to everyone in the chat. Again, I hope everyone's doing well on this lovely Wednesday. Hope everyone had a beautiful Valentine's Day and you spread love to everybody. If you did not, you still have the opportunity. Go call someone. Give someone a hug. Be nice. We got Randy, Rusty Bot, Bullduck, nice to see you. Felicidad, nice to see you. Rusty again. We got Colin. John Germain, man, he made me so jealous yesterday. John Germain, if you guys are in my Telegram group, you know he sent a picture of In-N-Out Burger yesterday, and you guys know how much I love In-N-Out Burger. It is my spot, and I really wish I lived on the West Coast, literally for that reason. So, John, I really hope you enjoyed your In-N-Out Burger. We got Philip, nice to see you. Fat Oracle, good afternoon to you. We got Optic, nice to see you as well. David, you're actually making a live. Yes, of course, nice to see you. VR Ray of Minneapolis, good afternoon to you, my friends. Ken's Log, welcome to the chat. Ken's Log, I love Ken's Log, bro. I absolutely love Ken's Log. And one day, Ken's Log, we're gonna bring back the Bolt Show. And I don't know if you've been doing it lately, but I want to bring it back. And I don't know, I love the Bolt Show, and I love what you did with that. Tom Crown, nice to see you as well. Love Tom Crown, my actual boy right there. All right, friends, we're going to get into the nitty gritties. We're going to talk about what's happening. And obviously, as per the title of this live stream, the new CEO of Twitter might be here. Let's take a look at what we're talking about. But before we get there, before we get to the craziness that is crypto Twitter, that is this whole world of media, we're going to do a market recap. Nice to see Adam and Meninja. Happy day, guys. Happy day. Also, guys, I'm turning 20 tomorrow. And there is going to be, I don't know, should I do this now or later? I'll do it now. Who cares? Before we get to the charts. I'm cracking myself up for no reason. I'm sorry. Okay, guys. So tomorrow I am turning 20. I am no longer going to be a teen. I am entering 20-hood. As you can see on screen and on TikTok, again, head over to youtube.com/MissTeenCrypto if you want to see. I am dropping a one-of-one NFT. You guys know since I've been 17, 18 years old, I've been dropping NFTs on Wax blockchain. But I don't know, guys. I went crazy. I went freaking rogue. Have a piece of art here to celebrate my birthday. It's a one-of-one NFT. It's going to be up for auction tomorrow, February 16th at 12:30 p.m. Eastern on OpenSea. Only 24 hours to place bids. If you guys want to take a gander, if you guys want to go interact with it, here's the OpenSea link. Again, it is on my Twitter. Up for auction, 24 hours, starting tomorrow at 12:30 during tomorrow's Daily Zest. So tomorrow's Daily Zest is going to be news and, life, goodness, and celebrations. So just wanted to throw that out there. You could check it out, look at the art, whatever you want to do with it, you could. Just want to throw it out there for you guys to take a look at, because I like doing NFTs. I've been doing NFTs for my birthday this is going to be the third birthday NFT. I did 18th, 19th, and now 20. And I feel like, it's just a good way to celebrate with you guys. Anyway, all right, we're going to go into the market recap. We're going to talk about the news. We have Bitcoin. Now, yesterday we were seeing Bitcoin was struggling with this 21K mark, this 22K mark. We have gotten over it. And if you guys do not see it here, we have Market Cypher B. This show is sponsored by Market Cypher. Whoa, what happened? Oh, wrong slide. We're not on the MissTeenCrypto show. Guys, check out Market Cypher. Make sure to use code MissTeenCrypto at checkout for 20% off. XR Coon, Daddy O, nice to see you. Welcome to the show. Ilya, nice to see you. Paul K, thank you guys. All right, guys. Again, we have Market Cypher. Check them out. 20% off. Code MissTeenCrypto. Literally love CryptoFace and Market Cypher, but I want to make this chart a little big right there. So we have the daily chart on Bitcoin. We see Bitcoin is at $22,772 this afternoon, up 2.59%. Now, again, we did see all of this struggle between the past few days. We're kind of like retesting almost. What is this? February 9th's price. So we're going to have to see how, again, this turns out. We took a little bit of a dip. As you can see, we're kind of just consolidating. Can I draw lines? Yeah, lines. We love lines on charts, man. We love lines. But again, we're seeing this low from January 20th. So we're kind of like in between. We're fighting a battle right now. It's been like 2-3 weeks of consolidation. And you know what? That's fine. Consolidation is good for Bitcoin. As you can see, we also fully recovered. Can I expand my line? Yeah, lines. We love lines. I love lines. I love drawing on charts. I feel like a trader. Anyway, we fully recovered for November. It seems that we came down and basically almost touched it again. So it seems like we're recovering. We're going back up. Gonna have to see again how this all plays out. Again, as Mitch Ray says, we have to respect the TA and make sure we're keeping track and knowing what's going on in this space. But again, we have Bitcoin $22,785. And even on the 4-hour chart, we could see there was some drama. We had a nice little run up. We're continuing to run up. So again, we're going to have to see how it all plays out. I'm interested to see if we're going to go back to 21K. If we're going to, just if this was the retrace and we're kind of done retracing now and we're going all the way back up to the 24K, which we desperately want. We want to get into the 30Ks. So my question even with Crypto Lifer the other day was, what are we going to see first, 20K or 30K Bitcoin? We almost saw 20K first, being that, again, we did have a low here of $21,409 for the past week. So we're going to have to see, again, how this all plays out. I'm extremely interested. So again, Bitcoin's up 2.5%. We have Ethereum as well, up 1.33% today. Go away, these ads, jeez. We have Ethereum at $1,577.35 today. We did see, listen, it was like the same thing with Bitcoin. Bitcoin struggled with the 23K going into 24K. Same thing with Ethereum, struggling to get through the 1500s to the 1600s and finally to the 1700 mark, which again, we could not hold. We slipped. We fell, my friends. And now, again, just like Bitcoin, we're kind of we took a little bit of a dip this past week. We're going sideways. It looks like, we could be recovering a little bit, especially because we did almost basically retest that level from January 14th. So again, extremely interesting. I'm waiting to see if Ethereum's going to break through this 1600 mark. If Ethereum could go back above that, then I'm going to be happy. I want to see Ethereum hold 1600 or higher for a longer amount of time, considering that this was a nice run up. We can't be spoiled. Same thing with, Bitcoin. We saw this like crazy recovery here, but it just seems like we're just sidewaysing. We're going to have to see. Again, consolidation is healthy. We don't want to see number go straight up, because when number goes straight up, then that's not good. That's not realistic. We're going to have a retrace at one point or another. So there we go. We have Bitcoin. We have Ethereum. Now let's go to Litecoin. Litecoin is extremely interesting, being that it's not having these crazy swings like Bitcoin, like Ethereum, with these struggling with these certain levels. We have a Litecoin literally just got over that $100 mark. Again, it was like $102. It's a psychological level, threw us all for a loop, and it retraced. It went down to $88, came back, and now we're at literally the high was of this little wick right here is $98 and like 50 cents approximately. So, Litecoin, considering all these dips, it's holding on strong. It's still in this high 90 range, literally at the high for at least this year. Literally, it hasn't reached these points since when? Since like literally May 2022. So again, we're seeing this crazy dip, a really crazy recovery as well. But now, again, we have Litecoin sitting at $97. I think that's considerably cool, being that, again, other cryptocurrencies have had dramatic swings, just like Bitcoin, just like Ethereum, even though it's not that dramatic being in crypto, but just the recovery. Litecoin, even, I pointed this out, Litecoin was up like what, 3%, 4% yesterday or something like that. And it was leading the market. It was like up a few more percent. Then Bitcoin eventually followed. with this little pump we have here. Then Ethereum followed because it followed Bitcoin. So I don't know, man. Litecoin's making moves, and it seems like the rest of the market follows it. So I'm going to keep my eye out on Litecoin and everything going on there. Now, another coin seemed to have popped off. Why, my friends? Because of Elon Musk. Elon Musk going off, tweeting his little heart away. Even though it's a big heart. I feel like it's not a little heart. I feel like Elon has a big heart. But I'm not sure. Like, we don't know Elon on a personal level. So what am I talking about? You know, I'm just talking smack out here. We got Elon Musk tweeting 13 hours ago that the new CEO of Twitter is amazing. Look at him go. Look how cute. Look how cute. We have a Doge front-facing Twitter. He literally put his signature, as you guys can see, his little paw print right here is his signature. He has his little tweeter computer where he's probably going to tweet on the tweeters.com. He adds to the tweet saying that he was so much better than the other guy. So is the other guy referring to Elon or the guy that was literally censoring people prior to Elon taking over? He also said that our new Twitter CEO is great with numbers. He has all of this laid out. And maybe this is, foreshadowing a future of a new CEO being brought into Twitter. Maybe Doge integrations. So many things to really think about. In addition, the new CEO also has fire style. Now, we all know people like Richard Hart have the style in this space. They're always bougied out. But, I have to say that Elon Musk's new CEO, he's got it going on. He's got the turtleneck, and it low-key gives me Steve Jobs vibes. I don't know. Now that I'm looking at this, guys, can you tell me if I'm crazy? Does this look like Steve Jobs to you? Maninja, thank you for the $1 super chat. I'm going to take that as confirmation that you agree with me, that this literally looks like Steve Jobs vibes. Cozy, I know you're throwing hearts in there, but tell me what you think. We got Kenny O. Hope your family's doing well, Kenny O. We got 2F'er in the chat as well. Guys, you got to tell me if I'm crazy or not, because see, you guys told me. Literally looks like, it looks like Steve Jobs. And it says FLOKI when you look at the paperwork. Did I miss that? Where did it say FLOKI? Oh my God, you're so right, Rusty. Oh my gosh, you're so right. There it is. It says FLOKI. That's why, because not only was Doge pumping because of this, but also FLOKI was pumping. So let's actually take a look at that because, sorry guys. So FLOKI was up nearly 50%, according to CoinDesk. And then Doge was just popping off as well. Had a 5% jump right after this tweet. Let's actually go take a gander at the charts. We have, again, Market Cypher B down here. I highly encourage you guys to check out Market Cypher. I'm going to make this chart a little bigger. Oh, wait, wrong one. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, fam, while I'm, struggling with my charting right now. Okay, let's make this chart a little smaller so we could see what's going on here. So, again, we have Doge. This is the daily chart, by the way. At 86 cents, we had a nice jump. Again, we are up 2.9% as of right now. So, again, we're at 8 cents, almost 9 cents. We do remember the good old days all the way up here where Doge was literally, popping. And it was 15 cents at that time. When was the high? Oh, thank you guys for helping achieve my goal. Mark, thank you for the cap. I appreciate you. Remember Doge when it was just, craziness. This was a 50-cent mark. Wow. Just Doge and the crazy charts you can see on this thing. It's so interesting. But again, we have Doge. As you can see, there was some volume coming in, heavy volume actually coming in October. However, Doge had a little bit of a run. Cool to see, again, Doge having some price action. We do see that inevitably Doge is being brought up so often. We could actually take a look at FLOKI. Guys, I feel like a trader. I'm literally doing stuff right now with charts. Let's look. I see USD coin, Tether. Is there just straight up? I don't think they're on an exchange. So I guess let's look at Tether with OKX. See, look at this. Now we have FLOKI, man, up 53%. Just wah! And you could see, the volume coming in at that time. I feel like volume kind of gives you confirmation on these looks. Now we have, again, FLOKI is up 53%. That is absolutely buck wild. This is the daily chart. If you probably look at the 4 hours, you could see this insane run up. There were bulls and bears fighting over here, but the bulls just kept winning. But again, we're seeing a little bit of fighting. We're seeing some fighting here. We're going to end up seeing what happens. Again, when looking at all of this stuff, you're seeing all of these pumps. Be aware, my friends. Please be aware of the volatility that could potentially go down. Know what you're investing in. Do your own research. All that good stuff. You know the vibe. Speaking of pumping, this isn't the only thing that was pumping and maybe dumping, because we have a new thing going on in the crypto space, Blur. If you guys are into the crypto space, into the NFT space, this is the one thing that has been taking over Twitter Spaces, and everyone's talking about it for the past 2 days. So this is Blur. There was an airdrop. So apparently Blur is a decentralized marketplace. They had over people snagged over $1.9 million worth of their governance token. There were $1 million worth of token from the top traders that were claimed. So again, please look into this. I highly suggest you guys do your own research. A lot of people with this were on their secondary market using this NFT marketplace. They were trying to trade NFTs over and over again. There were a lot of people that just got, an obscene amount of tokens, when really how they distributed it was a little weird. There were up to 360 million Blur tokens through the airdrop, with a market cap around $217 million. Absolutely wild. The tokens have been claimed so far, 72% of them. They're saying Blur shot as high as $5 per token when it first hit the market, but it fell and was down 88% from its peak. Now, we could go take a look. This is the hourly chart for Blur. This is the daily chart. As you can see, oh my God, stop exposing me, TradingView. As you can see, there's basically no data here. Literally came out yesterday. This is from the Coinbase chart. So we saw there was an extreme dump, and now, the bulls are trying to come back in. You can see there's a nice amount of volume here, but I was looking at the 4 hour. It kind of gives you a little bit more. As you can see, there was just a freaking dump. And then now the bears are trying to climb it back up. People are trying to pump it into the markets, bring it back up to 91 cents, even though it was literally way over. It was like $1.28. Be careful of the volatility, especially with new tokens like this. Now, I was looking into Blur. There was over $500 million in trading volume after their Blur airdrop, and how people were able to get these Blur tokens was because of you trading on the secondary market, getting rewards from the exchanges like loot boxes and things like that you were able to open once you were just able to claim. Blockchain data shows that there were 33,000 unique wallet holders of Blur as of Wednesday morning, and they initially received their airdrop before transferring tokens out of the wallets. Now, CoinGecko showed over $530 million worth of Blur was traded across exchanges like OKX, KuCoin, and Uniswap. This is what's crazy to me, is that this is a token that literally just came out and is listed on all of these different exchanges. Now, again, I highly suggest you do your own research. This was a thread that they put out 22 hours ago saying that Blur was live. You have 60 days to claim your Blur. Again, there was an immediate dump when it came out. They said that there was a team, it was developed by a team of committed core contributors. 360 million Blur tokens were airdropped, and they said to look at the Blur Foundation. Now, they said someone named Zeneca is a part of the directors of the Blur Foundation. Pac-Man Blur is joining him as well. And you could check out more about the foundation on their website, blur.foundation. I guess the issue I see with this is that when you go on their website and learn about the foundation, there is no information about the foundation. It's just documentation, which they're just talking about governance, tokenomics, contracts, analytics, brand assets, and audit, a forum, and analytics. So again, who is behind Blur? We have no idea. In addition, you go to their website. You could, my little Zoomy is blocking it, but you could connect your wallet. You could connect your Coinbase wallet, MetaMask, and Wallet Connect. Again, always be careful before connecting your wallet. And as you scroll down, there's 0% marketplace fees. It's quote unquote decentralized. You continue to scroll down, and there still is no team. It just says trusted and backed by Paradigm and a few other people. Who are these people? Like, I don't think we even know. It just says trusted and backed by. So again, this is not a team. We don't know. Like, a lot of these people again are anonymous. Thank you for the lollipop. A lot of these people are anonymous, that they are, saying they're trusted and backed by. So again, we have Paradigm, which I did find an article. It just says trusted and backed by. However, we have Paradigm. It says that there are two people behind it. They're a crypto-based venture capital, investing in the market after the 2017 Bitcoin pop. It says that there are 42 plus team members a part of Paradigm. There's a few people that was previously the co-founder of Coinbase, this other guy, Matt. But again, we really just don't know. A lot of people were even geo-fenced and weren't able to claim this airdrop yesterday. Bottom line, friends, I'm just doing the research. I'm showing you what I see and what I've collected. With an anonymous team like that, with not knowing who's behind a project like this, it's a little scary because you don't know who's behind the project. So you don't know if these people, again, like the article mentioned before, if the top people were just trading to each other on the secondary market to build up enough loot chests. So that way, when the airdrop came, that they were all able to have the most amount and therefore have the most liquidity and kind of get rid of it, which it seems that a lot of that has happened. So I don't know. We're very early in Blur. We're very early in all of it. So I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just doing the research and telling you what I found. Mitch Ray, stop. No, it's true. Like, it's not exactly, but you know what I mean. To me, if there's so much money involved like this, then why can't we know who's behind it and know if they were doing something a little sticky in between? So for me, not knowing their team, it's a little bit of a flag for me. I just wanted to share that with you. Again, we don't know. We're still extremely early in Blur. We're extremely early with this token. As you can see, there's basically no data on it. I would just very much be careful and do your own research and be aware of the potential volatility with something like this. That is all. Because a lot of people are asking me about Blur. What's your opinion? What do you think? What do you know? This is my opinion. This is what I know. Basically, we don't know anything about Blur. Anyone that's behind it. We really don't know much about Paradigm. So again, be careful. Do your own research. Do your due diligence. If this was a part of your research, if you learned something about this today, then I hope you did. Genuinely. Moving on, because things like that just make me nervous, man. I'm like, should I be talking about it? Should I not? But at the same time, it's something that's huge going on in the crypto space, and I feel like I have a duty to tell you guys and to let you know what's going on. So please be careful. Hater, it's nice to see you again. Hi, Mitch Ray, with your little bugs. Hope you're enjoying your bugs and ceviche. We have Olive in the chat. VC's getting richer and dumping on normies. Listen, man, especially with people claiming this much money like they did during this airdrop, if you don't know who's behind the project. It could be like maybe a it could be like some official, and then all these people that are claiming this airdrop, then they'll get a letter at their door or something. Like, you just don't know. So again, like, stuff like this scares me because you just don't know who's behind it. You don't know who's behind it. Be careful. Be careful. Flat Smack, it's nice to see you as well. Guys, please smash the likes and share this out. Again, yes, Mr. NC, we have a Doge pump. Absolutely a Doge pump today. Thank you. I appreciate it. Moving on from Blur, because the thing scares me. Mark, thank you so much for your roses. I really do appreciate it. Stereo 2, what's up? Welcome to the show. All right, friends. I'm moving on. Speaking of more adoption, more things going on in the world, we got Interactive Brokers. They launched Bitcoin, Ethereum, trading in Hong Kong for professional investors. So this is pretty interesting, being that China banned Bitcoin a million times. They hate Bitcoin. And then all of a sudden, I'm sorry, I got so crazy right there. And then we also know that China was launching their NFT marketplace, or digital asset marketplace, as they would like to call it. Regulations are starting to clear up in China. However, I don't know if they're really that supportive of Bitcoin. Being that with this Interactive Brokers announcement, the integration of Bitcoin and ETH trading on Interactive Brokers, it's going to allow investors a, quote, unified client experience where they could trade digital assets along many other global products from a single unified platform. So again, they want one platform, a centralized platform that they can control, which is China. They like to control. But this is only for professional investors. They're not ready to launch it for the retail. I believe it says below that they're moving toward regulatory clarity, and they have some virtual asset platforms that have over 2,000 products, but they don't plan to allow retail investors to trade in all of them. They'll only set they will set the criteria that would allow retail investors to only trade in major virtual assets. So also keep in mind that Hong Kong is launching their CBDC, which is a whole other thing, a whole other podcast. But you do know that we cover CBDCs all the time on this show, and Hong Kong is planning on releasing one. And Hong Kong has been working on their CBDC since 2017. Please do not forget, CBDCs are not a new concept. It's been in the works since 2017. Isn't that freaking wild? Isn't that wild? Anyway, China, Bitcoin and ETH, professional investors, more rich people getting rich. Anyway, we have more stuff on Sam Bankman-Fried, FTX. We all know Sam Bankman-Fried. He has this afro, man. Like, it's just like this, and it's full of secrets. It's full of secrets, and maybe the private keys to the wallet that all the November hacks went to, that apparently some cybersecurity thing helped them with. So guys, please, when you see SBF, maybe give his hair a shake and the private keys will come out and we could get our crypto back and maybe get the keys to FTX US. Anyways, we have FTX. They're seeking to reclaim $400 million from a JP Morgan account per the New York Times. FTX's new leadership is negotiating the return of $400 million to the crypto exchange's founder, SBF, invested in little-known hedge fund Medulla Capital, according to New York Times report that cites 4 people with knowledge of the matter. I love how they're like, oh, it's always people familiar with the matter. Who are the people familiar with the matter? Like, who is starting this information? It's as though, like, we get all of this information, but we never know where it really comes from. Am I wrong? According to the article, Medulla is a multi-strategy hedge fund founded in 2022 by 2 former Jane Street traders and 1 developer, a person known what the matter told CoinDesk in December. Now, I remember going over this story. It's very weird. Everyone is very interconnected with this. So Jane Street is a New York-based proprietary trading firm where SBF worked prior to making it big in the crypto industry. Public filings show Medulla was based in the Bahamas and operated in Albany, the same luxury condominium complex where SBF and other employees of FTX and its sister company Alameda resided. Around the time of the collapse, Medulla's holdings were converted into cash and stored with an interest-bearing account with JP Morgan, which served as its prime broker, handling its trading in stocks and stock futures, the New York Times report said. The fund is looking for FTX to release it from certain legal liabilities in exchange for returning the money, the New York Times said, citing one of the 4 people. There is no indication that the Medulla founders did anything wrong, according to the report. But the 2 founders knew SBF for a long time, which they're not really saying in this article. Court filings have also revealed that the U.S. government wants to take control of nearly $700 million of the asset it seized in January from SBF, according to the court filings. But it's not clear why prosecutors have not seized the Medulla funds at JP Morgan. Again, so much money going around. 400 million there, 700 million there, 7.5 million there, another few million there. When do the little people get to win? When do the people that lost their lives in FTX and all of their funds, when do they get their reward? When do they get justice? And honestly, it seems like we just can't get anywhere. We can't get anywhere. SBF, he stole billions of dollars. Billions of dollars are missing, guys. People's livelihoods are missing and stolen and given to 1 in 3 people in Congress and the second largest donor to Joe Biden and all these other lawyers and employees like John Ray for a few weeks of working with FTX made $690,000. Lawyers that worked for 19 days, $7.5 million from FTX. And who's paying these people? Who's paying them? The customer funds? It's just majorly confusing. When do we get justice? Thank you for your 11 roses, John. I'm sorry, I'm getting angsty over here. I need the roses, man. I need the roses. Now, SBF, Caroline Ellison, and company insiders are subpoenaed by FTX for documents. So, company insiders, including SBF, Caroline Ellison, and Joseph Bankman, SBF's father, as well as Gary Wang and Nishad Singh, have been served subpoenas by bankruptcy administrators. Court documents show that the circle of former executives and insiders are required to produce certain documents by February 16th, while SBF has until February 17th, as he has the most comprehensive list to procure. Included in the orders are demands for documents about a takeover from Binance, which the exchange eventually walked away from, saying that FTX had failed its due diligence process. Specific orders from the court vary on the individual, which are all required to turn over communications between a broad circle of FTX and FTX US executives. So they want to see who everyone's talking to. SBF, for instance, is specifically asked for info on FTX, Alameda, Emergent Fidelity Technologies, a holding company where he ran with FTX exec Gary Wang. Business performance, all emails from his FTX account and personal Gmail, details on his real estate holdings, and supporting documents he made to back up statements he made to Vox, as well as tweets he made about liquidity at the exchanges. Thank God, all of these tweets are being held accountable. Meanwhile, FTX, man, SBF, he's writing all these Substacks saying that FTX US is solvent. Why are the doors closed? And he said I don't know anything. And then all of a sudden he knew everything and put numbers in his Substack. So I'm really hoping that this is being put into the limelight. And you know what? I'm still upset that those two people that also signed off on his bail, besides his parents, are being held and being private and being kept a secret. I'm not interested in that. I want transparency. All these people that were involved in FTX, the customers, their names were put out there. Why can't their names be put out there if they're willing to post money for his bail? You're going to do it, then do it. Don't be a ween. Don't be a ween. FTX, man, I'm over it. I'm over all of it. Right, Aaron? Welcome to the show. Craziness. We got, David. Oh, that David. David's still here. Nice to see you, David. Okay. I thought it was a different David that popped in. I got confused for a sec. Anyway, friends, we're going to keep going on this train. We have Celsius, another place where people treated it like a bank. They got greedy. They were like, we got the interest up in here. We got the interest. Nah. If you don't hold your own keys, then RIP to you, my friends. But we do remember that Celsius was trying to make a comeback here, January 24th. They tried to release a new Celsius token to repay creditors. Obviously, I don't think this went to plan, but they said to issue a new token to creditors would be part of the payout plan. I don't think this ever came through. Celsius, they said maybe some people could claim their stuff, which again, probably wasn't true. Now again, we have Celsius seeking to recover millions from Alex Mashinsky and other former executives. Look at little Alex Mashinsky right there. Celsius and its creditors have begun a court action to recover millions they say was fraudulently transferred from founder and chief executive officer Alex Mashinsky, his wife, and other former executives. Oh, Meninja, thank you for your 99-cent super chat. I appreciate it. Court documents published on Tuesday allege Mashinsky, co-founder S. Daniel Leon, and others mismanaged a crypto lender, inflated the price of sell tokens for their own benefit, and made negligent, reckless, and sometimes self-interested investments in the run-up to bankruptcy in July last year. The compliant would bring claims and causes of action against the prospective defendants to return millions of dollars removed from the Celsius platform in the months before it froze withdrawals, the filing said, adding that it seeks to recover damages from billions of dollars that were lost by the prospective defendants' negligent, reckless, and self-interested conduct. This was a 150-page legal document, a lot of words. They transferred billions to decentralized finance platform KeyFi, which Alex actually partly owned, to engage in speculative investment a move which the filing set lost Celsius approximately $200 million. That's a lot of monies. Also, the document says that $2.8 million was transferred to Mashinsky's own wallet in May 2022, which is a fraudulent transfer under the U.S. bankruptcy code, and it regards as suspects payments made up to 2 years before a company goes under. It also refers to $12 million the company transferred to AM Ventures and $5 million to Koala LLP, both owned and controlled by Mashinsky. This literally seems like an FTX situation where SBF owned a bank, literally had his own bank, physical bank in the middle of nowhere. He used Alameda as his bank account, transferred a bunch of money from FTX to Alameda, when really FTX didn't even have a bank account for a while. It was literally you sent money to FTX and went to Alameda's bank account. Kind of sounds the same thing like what's going on with Alex Mashinsky here. So again, he literally owned decentralized finance, like DeFi platforms. It was just he was putting money in a circle, a literal circle. So we're going to have to see how that works out. Celsius Debtors released a sale plan. Choose Nova Wolf as a plan sponsor. So now, debtors of bankrupt crypto lender Celsius have presented a sale plan to the U.S. Bankruptcy Court. The plan is part of the overall reorganization for Celsius retail platform and mining business. At the center of the plan is an in-principle agreement with Nova Wolf Digital Management, which is a digital asset investment firm. They chose Nova Wolf because it, quote, provides the best method to distribute debtors' liquid crypto assets and maximize the value of debtors' illiquid assets through a new company run by experienced asset managers. The plan is the product of the debtors' court-approved sales process, which Celsius lawyers had outlined in January 2023. They said that the bankrupt crypto lender is planning to reinvent itself as a new publicly traded recovery corporation in order to exit the bankruptcy process. Again, they want to be publicly traded. Would anybody trust Celsius, even if it was publicly traded? I'm not into it. What makes me not even into it, it says that Nova Wolf is planning to make a direct cash contribution of $45 million to $55 million to NewCo, a term used to describe a corporate spinoff before it's assigned a final name. NewCo will be a regulatory compliant public reporting company 100% owned by earned creditors, all of whom will receive a significant distribution of liquid crypto, with a convenience class of creditors receiving 70% recovery of their funds. No Celsius founder will be involved in NewCo, and the majority of the NewCo board will be appointed by the UCC. Man, this just seems like all a bunch of money being, again, thrown around, yada, yada, yada. Like, I'm just so over it. What I want to hear is money being thrown around and Celsius opening and people taking their money. That's what we want to hear. Enough of this fluff. This is all fluff. It's floofy fluff. I'm over the fluff. The only fluff I want is in my pillow. Like, fluffing up my pillow, putting my head on it, and sleeping nicely. That's what I want. I'm not interested in all this craziness, because that's what it is. It's craziness. It's a distraction. Right to effort? We have some global adoption I want to talk about really quick before we head out of here. Abu Dhabi starts $2 billion initiative to back Web3 startups. Keep in mind, Abu Dhabi and all of Dubai, United Arab Emirates, they did put out They completed the world's largest pilot of CBDCs. Keep that in mind. They are planning to release their CBDCs. They banned things like Zcash, Monero, so they don't really like privacy stuff. Keep that in mind. Hub 71, Abu Dhabi's tech ecosystem, has started a new $2 billion initiative to back Web3 and blockchain tech startups in the region. The initiative will also provide startups access to a wide range of programs and potential corporate, government, and investment partners. The program will also support businesses relocating to Abu Dhabi and promote startup growth in the Middle East and global markets. The initiative will be based at Hub 71 in Abu Dhabi Global Market Financial District. Fabric, the research and development hub of the first Abu Dhabi bank, is the anchor partner of the initiative, which also includes crypto exchanges and service providers. Again, they say they're very positive on the crypto industry. Hence, it's been a little bit difficult with all of this stuff going on, with all of this regulation in Dubai. So again, it's like a give and take. They want to be more in tune with crypto. They want to support crypto. At the same time, they want to put out a CBDC. They want some sort of control. So keep that in mind. What do we have going on TikTok? Oh, Artemis, thank you so much for all these gifts. That's so sweet. I appreciate it. They got me mini speakers over there. I love TikTok and all the stuff going on. We got Crypto Cats in the chat. Welcome to the show. So now we have other countries. They're issuing blockchain-based euro-denominated bonds on the Polygon blockchain. I thought this was very interesting. So Germany's third largest publicly traded company by market cap issued its first digital bond as it looks to reduce paperwork and reach out to potential purchasers directly. The $64 million bond issued on Polygon has a maturity of 1 year, according to a press release, and the company declined to give the interest rate. A blockchain bond makes paper-based global certificates and central clearing unnecessary, the company said in a statement. What's more, the bond can be sold directly to investors without needing a bank to function as an intermediary. Oh wow, blockchain is clicking. The sale isn't their first experiment with blockchain tech. In December 2021, JP Morgan Chase partnered with the engineering and manufacturing giant to develop a blockchain-based system for payments, and the system is used to automatically transfer money between the Munich-based company's own accounts. So again, JP Morgan, you keep hearing stuff about them, little JP Morgan, because they're here. And they won't leave. Literally, JP Morgan, crypto's pet rock. It's a decentralized Ponzi scheme. Meanwhile, they love blockchain tech. They're literally hiring people for crypto. A literal crypto wallet got approved in November 2022 after 2 years of waiting for the patent to be approved. Please, guys, they are so involved. All of these banks are so involved. All of these countries, colleges, whatever it is, they're all involved. All of that. It's crazy. Watch what they do, not what they say. And if you don't even want to watch what they do, don't. Because we know that Bitcoin is inevitable. Crypto is inevitable. And it's not going away. It doesn't matter what anyone says. It doesn't. You can't stop Bitcoin. You can't stop the beautiful revolution that this brings. Peer-to-peer payments. Peer-to-peer interactions, bridging the gap between consumers and businesses, between content creators and their audiences, between other people. Beautiful stuff going on in this space. I absolutely love cryptocurrency. I'm with you, Rusty. I love my pet rocks. I love my cryptocurrency. And again, that is not going to change. What is going on in this space is not going to change. The revolution is here, and it's not going away. They fight you until they join you because they'll have no other choice. My friends, I am turning 20 tomorrow. So if you weren't here at the beginning of the show, I'll shout it out again. I'm turning 20 tomorrow. I'm going live for the Daily Zest, 12 p.m. Eastern as usual tomorrow. But at 12:30, we're going to have a one-of-one NFT up for a 24-hour auction on OpenSea to celebrate my birthday. This is the art, and I think it's so cool. And I don't know. I like it. I think it's cool. So if you guys want to come celebrate with me, come back tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern for the Daily Zest. We're going to be talking news, talking smack, and just celebrating life because a lot of you guys have been with me since I was 17 and, going through all the craziness that, teenage life and crypto Twitter has to give. And I'm happy I have all of you guys. So if you guys want to come back tomorrow, celebrate with me, it would mean a lot. And I'm never going to leave. I came here when I was 17. I'm about to be 20. If I'm not gone by now, I literally will never be. And I love this space so much. I will always fight for freedom. I will always tell you guys the real stuff. I'm not going to fluff with nobody. Maybe a lot of people will be a little salty with the statements I have stated or the news and how I, covered it. And it's not all fine and dandy sometimes. And that's reality. It is what it is. But I love crypto. The revolution that it brings, the community that is here is amazing. Amazing. The revolution is here. Actors throughout the space, they're going to change. There's going to be trends that come and go in the space, but a lot of them remain and a lot of them mature. And I'm maturing. I'm maturing with you guys. And thank you guys so much again for all the birthday wishes in the chat. Crypto Cats, you're also 19. Wow. Thank you for the wishes. And you're also 19, which is awesome. So we're going to go into 20hood together basically tomorrow. Come back tomorrow, cats. Thank you for coming. I really do appreciate it. Like, I love seeing like people my age in the chat. Just like makes me so happy. Thank you guys so much again for joining me today. This is a beautiful space. If you guys have any question, we'll do like a Q&A or whatever tomorrow. It's going to be a complete vibe. Again, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, do me a solid. Share love to the stream. Mad zesty cannonballs at the haters. Exactly. Thank you guys again for coming. I genuinely appreciate every single one of you. If you guys enjoyed the show, please smash the like, subscribe, share the stream out with friends so more people can know what's going on in the crypto space and everything beautiful about it. Thank you guys again for coming. Comments after this is over, what you think I should do tomorrow, what you think I should do when I turn 20. Let me know. Thank you guys so much. Have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. And as always, stay zesty. Peace.